Good morning, everyone. How is everyone this morning on this September 27th, 2024? And guess what? It is a Friday. I am setting up right now, which I can't do it all at the same time, but we are live this morning on Getter, Gettr. I've been taking 6 months to be able to go live on there because their verification thing has been down for like ever. And I've been emailing and messaging them and everything that you can imagine, trying to get them to get me verified so I could go live. And I finally got it last night. And I checked my email this morning, and there it was. So we're set there, and we're going live on Getter now, too. So we're streaming on 6 different places. We're streaming on Facebook, YouTube, X, Rumble, Wimpkin, the most important one right there, and Getter. And I hope we get some people in there to join us and get the truth out to more people, and more people that actually think for themselves and believe in what we are trying to do with saving our country. That is what we're trying to do this morning. Let me see here. Hey, good morning, John. And we are trying to wake people up to see the truth of what's going on, because it's a disaster what is going on. And if we allow the Democrats to continue to keep power, it's going to continue to get bad. I'm trying to open something up. That's why I'm looking here over to the side and not looking in the camera here. Because tonight's episode of the Conservative Viewpoint, which starts at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for everyone new to my show, and let me also put my information up there. There's my information for you guys. So you can subscribe, like, friend, whatever it is, wherever you're tuning in from, right there. Because tonight's episode is about, and when you see the preview come out, my advertisement, it'll say President Harris admires her work, and it's showing a city going down in flames. And that is to show you how, hey, Tammy and Jeff, what's going on, guys? To show you what's going to happen if Kamala Harris actually, Democrats, let's say, pulls this off and installs her into there, which will be a disaster for this country. And that's exactly what's going to happen. This country will burn to the ground. Not literally, figuratively, because you know how liberals want to take stuff out of context all the time. Well, kiss my ass. That's what I'm going to tell you, because that's exactly what's going to happen. So you'll see it when I put the advertisement out here later. I'm going to wait till later on to put it out instead of first thing in the morning. But I hope you guys will join me tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for the Conservative Viewpoint. You guys won't want to miss it. Get on Wimpkin and download the app, whatever it takes, and join us in chat. You guys will have a blast in there. And Wimpkin stopped. It's froze for some reason. I don't know why. It says connected, but it's showing my beginning up. So we'll see and wait to see what happens with this. But anyways, we got a hell of a show for you guys tonight. I've got like 17 videos, but the first video, I'm actually going to show you a video this morning, and I usually don't do this, but because this is live, or this comes out today in theaters. Let me get back over here where I'm supposed to be. Dinesh D'Souza putting out, today is his premiere of Trump's new movie that he's putting out, The Vindication of Trump. I am going to show you, and I will show this again tonight, but if you guys can, try to find it and go see it. It's in theaters today. So take a look at the trailer.
Somebody has to help this country, and if they don't, the country and the world are in big trouble.
Someone's got to overturn the tables in the temple.
Trump jumping into the presidential race.
Wow,
a bit worried.
Of the Apprentice guy?
You know the feeling of power. Could you handle it or would it devour? Power.
They fear that power. You didn't do an insurrection. Had you called for one, there would have been one. And there would be one if you called for one now.
I'm not sure I want that power. I want the power just to make the country better. America first!
And that scares them.
A lot about Donald Trump scares them.
Let's look at everything. Campaign, his family. Let's get foreign eyes on him.
We have one target. You know who he is.
Going after their companies, their families. That is a dictator.
It's a very dangerous time for our country.
The goal is to put him in jail because they're so afraid of his voice.
I am your voice!
We'll bury him so deep in legal, it'll bankrupt them.
Broke Donald in jail right before the election. That's
Sorry for being that guy, but isn't that election interference?
It's not interference if we do it.
We just want a free and fair election.
Sounds expensive.
Ballots ain't cheap.
Wait. Did you actually say the word buy the ballots?
We were able to purchase 10,000 ballots.
That's terrifying.
They cheat in many different ways. That's all they're good at. Ready to save democracy?
We need to stop him permanently.
And that person will be risking his life.
Too bad it's not the 60s, right?
It's the way you survived.
And I said, get me up.
Trump has beaten back every attack against him.
It's like the damn Terminator. We're going to fix our borders, and we're going to fix our elections. We're going to win.
This is my legacy.
Vindicating Trump.
The best is yet to come.
That looks like a great movie. I hope it comes to a theater near me. I'd like to watch it, but we're going to see what happens. I'm not sure exactly where they're playing at, what theaters. So check it out. See if you could find it. If you go see it, let me know what you guys think of it. Hi, Sean. Good morning. But we're going to have a hell of a show tonight, guys, and you're going to want to check it out if you can. Getter is, of course, screwing up. It's freezing up, and I just went onto my phone to see if it was going to play, and it's not, or it is. I don't know, but I'll check it out later and see. I'm excited to have another site that we can get the truth out to people. So we're going to get into some of the articles that I'm going to be going over tonight, because I go over the articles. I don't go into depth. We wait till tonight to go into depth into this, because we get into conversations on Wimpkin in chat and other chats too. But Wimpkin is the main one that we have a blast in. We get into all different kind of conversations, not just what I go over, but everything. I mean, anything that these guys can think of, they talk about. I mean, we talk about food. We talk about other people's podcasts. We have Rebel Chicks with the Cause that comes on before me Monday, Wednesday nights from 7 to 9. Hi, Glenn. Good morning. The desperation of the D-state psychopaths to keep their crimes both hidden and continue is palpable, can be cut with a knife. The panic is ratcheted up big time. Oh, most definitely. These people continue to lie on top of lies and top of lies. And I see it every day because I go through all the articles and stuff that are sent to me in my emails, and you see it in the news. And I don't watch fake news media unless I have to, because I know they're lies. And I could probably go all day long with all the lies and refuting every one of their lies. I could probably go all day with that and putting it on CNN, MSNBC, all those places. And I can prove to you that every one of them are lies. None of them, when they keep saying that Trump is a threat to our democracy, which is a lie. They are the threat. Every time Democrats accuse somebody else of doing something, you know for a fact that they are doing it. So my information is back up for any one of you guys that are new to the show. Please use that so you can get in. Now I'm going to have to add Getter to this. I didn't add Getter yet for the ones that only have Getter and it's out of the country, because we have a lot of people that's not in the country that watch the show, and they're awesome. One guy from Scandinavia gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning to watch my show at night. Oh yeah. So we have a blast. You guys won't want to miss it. It's awesome. And we get into, like I said, a lot of different discussions. No telling what they'll do from here. Exactly, Tammy. Nothing is off the table for these guys, and you'll see it. Nothing. These guys, the deep state will sink to any level to do what they can do, to keep power, to control you. And that's what it's about, control and power and money. You see the wasteful spending that they are doing that's causing the inflation that we have now. This is why. This is what they want to do. They think they have a blank check with our taxpayer money. And it just continues to build the inflation up, up, and up. It's going to get to a point where it's going to explode. What happens when you default on a loan? The bank takes it back, right? Well, guess what? Our enemies own the bank accounts that the government is spending. And who takes over when you default on a bank loan? There you go. And that's what's going to happen. That's why this border's open. They're allowing them to do this, to take over our country. And you can see it every day. We've got terrorist cells jumping up all over the place. You've got murders, rapes, assaults going through the roof because of the bloodbath border crisis. How much more do you guys have to see to be able to prove what we're saying is a fact? And we're not lying about, that's for sure. So I'm still looking at Getter. They're going to have to work on that stuff too. I don't know how people do live feeds on there because mine's froze up on here. So we're going to have to see. All right, let me get into some articles here. The first one is, I just added this just 5 minutes before we got on here, but I've got AOC's red light district overrun with prostitutes as locals call out MIA squad member. She doesn't go back to her own city or district that she's supposed to be representing, but you got prostitutes. I've got a picture that I put in the video showing this. I might try to go get the actual video of them walking the streets and showing the disgusting, and you should see some of these prostitutes. I don't know how anybody would pay for that. Oh God. Okay. But that's for later tonight. We don't get into that. Okay. We don't, not in the morning. We try to keep this family friendly as I can in the mornings, but sometimes it's hard with this deep state. All right. Biden signs an executive order aiming to reduce gun violence. Again, eliminating controversial gun conversion devices. But the problem with this is right after this, the next article is Harris says being safe is a civil right. Okay. As Biden is signing this gun order. Really? Okay. You want to see the two faces of evil. And I'm sorry, I'm a gun owner. I believe in the Second Amendment wholeheartedly, right? And I don't care if you're like me and you believe in Second Amendment, you cannot sit there and say, I believe in the Second Amendment, but I believe we should ban guns, right? I got a video on that, and you won't believe who says it. And you probably already heard it, but come join us tonight so you can see this. Like I said, I've got tons of videos for almost every article that I have in here that prove, and you got to come with receipts. You got to show that it's coming out of their mouths. It's just not my mouth running. It's theirs. That's where we get this information from. That's where you watch hearings. You watch everything that goes on in the White House, and you can't watch Biden because, hell, he's never there. And when he does, he screws up. If she tries to go on her own and talk, wow, do you get a whirlwind of word salad from her, right? The politicians won't be accountable for collapsing the economy. We're likely insulated themselves. Oh, they've likely insulated themselves. We've already seen the dumbs, the stockpiles to escape. Oh, most definitely. These guys have their nest egg saved up. They've got a place to hide because they need all held accountable and prosecuted. The day shift at the strip club, you can't unsee that. Oh, yeah, Jeff, there's some crazy stuff. I couldn't believe just the 3 girls that I saw. Oh, please. No, that's just some nasty stuff going on there in New York. New York is in shambles right now, people. And, oh, my God, we got into some of that last night. It's crazy. All right, let's see what else we got going on tonight. We got Representative Murphy tells Newsmax that Americans are not buying Harris's persona. Oh yeah, I couldn't find the actual video that him talking, but I do have another video on there to show this stuff, that Americans aren't falling for this. We know they're lies. Everything she says, nothing she says is going to happen. It's going to be the total opposite. She's only saying what she's saying to try to get elected into this office. She's not going to turn the page. Yeah, if you guys, you'll get it if you know what I'm talking about. And switch from being anti everything to all of a sudden being, oh, she's good with fracking, she's good with guns, everything. You can't do it. I'm sorry. Why don't people bring up all gun laws are illegal, that ban, withhold, detain, confiscate, delay? None of these are lawful per the Constitution. There is no clause exception. Why is their point not driven all the time? Send them into a panic mode. Well, they can't even uphold the laws that we have on the books already. And what the guns that are coming across this border because of Kamala Harris is the biggest problem. This is what they want to make laws. Criminals don't obey laws. No matter what you people think, they don't obey laws. So the only one you're hurting with a law is the law-abiding citizens like myself and everyone else on here. Why don't you start with the gangs? Why don't you start with shutting the border down completely and stopping the weapons that are coming in here from the cartels and the terrorists that you're allowing to come in here because you're afraid. You're letting the gangs and everything run this city, run this country, and that's why you won't stop them. That's where you need to start, getting the illegal guns off the street. That's where you start. Then once you do that, make a law. But once you prove that you've gotten the guns off the street, then you can make laws, dumbasses. But you're absolutely right there, Glenn. Greg, hi, Greg. Absolutely no so-called law pertaining to any spectrum of firearm that has been written after the Second Amendment is not valid. Period. End of story. It doesn't matter if the law is determined to be good or not. It's unconstitutional. Exactly right, guys. Just saw an anti-Kamala ad on the Weather Channel calling her Con-Mala. Oh, yeah, that's good. And that's exactly what it is. She's a con. And people need to wake up to see that. Everything she says is a lie. I can prove it. So if you think I'm lying, question me on it. And I will prove you wrong. Shall not be infringed is pretty clear. Yeah, I don't think you can get any clearer than that, Jeff. Gotta go. Yeah, I'll have a great day. Thanks for stopping by there, Sean. Because they don't believe in the Constitution and the media doesn't ever call them out. Of course not, because they're the ones that are trying to destroy it because they want a communist-run country, Tammy. You're exactly right. And that is what we've got to stop. We've got to stop these commies from destroying our country even more. That's for tonight's title for the show tonight. So stop by, guys, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, next we got Place America First poll. Women say Harris lacks economic solutions. Well, it's because you don't hear one. You don't hear a solution. She wants to go off on this. I grew up as a middle-class kid. No, she didn't. You had a parent at Berkeley or whatever and Yale or whatever. You did not grow up as a middle-class kid. And she still hasn't proved that she worked at McDonald's. And what did she say when I think she was on whatever that last interview she did? That was fake interview that was taped again. The so-called journalist said, and the speculation, did you work at McDonald's? She goes, yes. Boy, now that proves it, don't you think? You just showed me. Holy mo! Get the hell out of here. Two McDonald's near where she lived, and nobody can prove that she worked there. Only two. And McDonald's are everywhere, just like a Dollar General. And nobody could prove that she actually worked there. The hell out. She said she did fries and everything, though. Well, that settles it. She wins. Oh, my God. Yeah, I've seen the home she lived in. Middle class, my ass. Exactly, Tammy. I live in a middle class home. One story, well, I got a basement where my studio's at, but this thing was a mansion. And she lived middle class. Man, if you guys didn't look that up. We showed that a couple shows ago, I think it was. Now we showed her house was nothing close to being middle class. Okay, what do we got else? What we got here going on? We got Kamala Harris taking no questions, bolts from the podium again with Zelensky, and doesn't take questions. She's only allowed to read, just like Joe Biden. And at least Joe Biden had a problem. He got a medical condition, be it dementia, Parkinson's, whatever it is. He's got an excuse that they don't let him talk off script, because they both screw up when they talk off script. And so she bolts again. People were yelling questions. She didn't take a one. Hey, Cecil, what's going on, man? And you said Dennis is in the house? Dennis? How you doing, Dennis? There he is. Dennis is in the house. All right, guy, we got a loaded room. That's night great. I love it. These guys, these are Olympic warriors, man. We talk about it at night, and we get into conversations with them. They're awesome. And I don't usually see this many in the morning, and I'm so happy. Today is my day. That's Friday, baby. All right, let's see what else we got going on here tonight. Some of these will make it. Some of these won't make it till tonight, but I've got videos for all of them. So we'll go through. If we get another conversation, hey, Mark's here too. All right. We get another conversation. I don't care. I've got them ready for you guys. If I can get to them, I can get to them. If not, I love having the conversations in chat. We try to get to everybody's as we can. Things fly. Time flies by at night. That's crazy. All right, now we got Walls. Oh, yeah. He has a state education appointee called for the U.S. to be overthrown and deconstructed. This is the kind of nutcases that we're dealing with here, people. This is why we've got to save America. We've got to do what we can to save this country no matter what. And this is the kind of stuff that we're defending our rights for them. Oh, wow. Okay, next year we go. Biden announces another $8 billion of our taxpayer money to give to Ukraine. Here's money laundering operation. This is getting ridiculous. It's out of control. You know how much what we could have done with all this money to fight a war they're never going to win. But according to Trump, he's got a meeting today, I believe it is, this morning maybe, with Zelensky and Trump Towers to talk about ending the war. So we're going to see what happens here. Hopefully he takes care of it. If it does, there it is. Trump is supposedly meeting with the money launderer this morning at Trump Tower. Thank you, Tammy. I didn't even see you said that, and look at that. We got right here. That's why we do this at night. We all think like, usually the BRS show, Brian Rush shows in the morning. That's true too. That's true. We got another show that goes on, and I just decided to do this show, and I started at 6 a.m. But it gives me time now at 8 a.m. to get things done and set up, and I can be able to talk a little bit better about the stuff that I have so early in the morning. So that's why I moved it to 8. Plus, if I can sleep in, I do. Ontario, California this morning, hopefully out of California in a few more hours. Oh, I don't blame you there, Gregory. Kamala is definitely middle class without the class. Exactly right there, Dennis. Take a good shower to wash all the liberal off, Gregory. Exactly. Don't bring none of that diseased people home with you. Man, you got to get to the next state and then do it. Wash that off of there. That was a good one, Tammy. I like that. $88 billion for a war mob, but it's being laundered into their own. Exactly, Glenn. This is his money laundering operation with no problem, because they're going to run out of money because he's going to be out of the White House here shortly. Wouldn't you like to be a fly on the wall in that meeting this morning? Oh, you better believe it. I'd love to see what Trump's going to do, because they know he's serious. When he says something, it's going to happen. And all you want to hear from these idiot liberal Democrats is, oh, Trump's making a deal with Putin. That's what diplomacy is called. That's what you do, you idiot Kamala camel toe. Hey, you like my shirt here? You like this? Wait, let me show you. I modified this shirt this morning. Look at this. Look at this. I modified that this morning. I did. I covered the Joe up and then put the camel toe. I like that. I did that this morning. So I had to do that. That was awesome. Okay. I might have to wear that today, I think. Let's see. Okay. Hillary Clinton doubles down, calls us more deplorables again. And she says it's too kind of a word. I've got a word for her, but I can't say it because until I see you next Tuesday. But I'll say it tonight. Oh, yeah. It's family friendly as possible this morning. That most of you guys will get what I just said. So, okay, here, moving on. Local law enforcement say they provided what the Secret Service asked for in the first Trump assassination attempt. Well, we got the failures. Thank you, Tammy. We got the failures of the Secret Service and the FBI. We got a video on that. I know I can remember that one. Have you seen any of the videos of Ukraine nightlife? Don't look like wars. Yeah, exactly, John. I did see that. They're partying and everything like that. Doesn't look like a war zone to me. So where's our money going to? Where the hell's the fighting going to? Where's our weapons going to? There's so many questions that are not being audited where this money's going. So except for we know that Zelensky's buying yachts and shit. So where's this money going? Why is there not being people watching this? Diplomacy is the only way to ensure the best outcome. Exactly, Gregory. But this is not what the Democrats want. Democrats want violence. They want disasterness. They want lawlessness. They want it all. They are the party of corruption, period. Party of pedophilia, period. And people have to wake up to see this. All right. The new task force on Trump assassination holds its first hearing yesterday. I've got a little short video on that one, too. Trump, okay, and I showed you the video, the trailer for Dinesh, his video, and that's in here too. I'll show that tonight again. Multiple Iranians indicted in the hack of Trump campaign. Why? Are they going to hold them accountable? We're going to hold a hearing. We're going to have all these Iranians that hacked it. They don't even say who they are. They don't say where they were arrested. They don't say anything. They just blame it on Iran, and they don't say anything else. They can blame it on Iran, and Trump's campaign might think it's Iran, but it might be our own damn government stealing this shit. You won't know. They just like blaming other people. That's what the Democrats do. CNN admits, believe this one, CNN admits using digitally altered photos of Donald Trump and Laura Loomer. So they make up shit just like the Democrats do, put it out there, and then what happens to them? Not a damn thing. Proud to be more deplorable than last year. Oh, exactly, Jeff. Bring the deplorable on. You don't, and we'll talk about that tonight. My throat dries out talking so much. Wow. All right, a couple more here before we sign off. Whistleblower issues a dire warning to America as the presidential election approaches and delivers powerful recommendation to all Americans. I got that video for you too, guys, tonight. And of course, most of my stuff, if you watch Dan Bongino, Wendy Bell, or anybody like that, most of my stuff that I'm going to bring to you tonight, they will bring to you this morning. So I don't want to take up most of your time because I know a lot of you guys got to go to work and on your way to work, whatever. So I'm just throwing it out there and showing you what you get on what we're going to get over tonight. We got a ton of stuff, loaded videos. We're going to keep the shows loaded. What's this one? Oh, that one shouldn't be there. All right. Now we're going to get in a little bit of the New York City mayor. Adams, he's charged with taking bribes, solicitation, all kind of stuff. Don't you just love that? Second cup right here. Second cup. Yeah, second cup, Dennis. It is a big cup. It's a big cup. Got to have that in the morning. I am up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I come down here for you guys and get this stuff together. Plus, I can't sleep anyway. So that's why I started the show, because I can't sleep anyway. So I might as well put it out there to you guys and let you see it. Hey, Tammy, see ya. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have a good day. All right, where are we at? Yeah, the mayor. We're going to have a couple on this. We got Fed seized Eric Adams' phone again. Second phone again after he was indicted. So they raid him and everything again. I think we're going to have videos on that too. I can't remember, but I slowed down here after short. But here's another one. New York City Mayor Adams reveals why he believes he's ensnared in a federal corruption investigation. Can you believe it? Oh my God, they can do it to Trump, but when this stuff starts happening to him, it's, I didn't do that. Believe me, because I'm saying it. It's true. Get the hell out of here. And if we make it to the last thing, the person that's going to take over for Adams, if he resigns, and he should resign, is an activist. And I don't even know if I can pronounce his name. Jumaine Williams will become New York City, and he's an activist. It will become the city of mayor if he resigns in amid sparking concern. This man, I was looking through stuff today, and I didn't even get a video because he is, oh wow, he is definitely an activist. Oh wow, he is radical as all hell. And this New York's going to be worse off, I think. I don't even know if it can be worse off. It's so bad now. But this is the articles we're going over tonight, guys. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Coffee number 2, Jeff. Yeah. This is my last one. I've got to get off of here because I got to go take my son's car to get worked on this morning. If it'll start, I want to get it to the shop and get it checked. It's a 2010, but it won't start sometimes. And I think the key fob's bad, and that keeps it from starting. You know, when you shove it in, it's got to read the key fob before it'll start. And it's one of those hybrid things. And unlike my diesel truck, but it won't just all of a sudden just quit. So I changed the batteries and everything, and in the key, and it didn't start. But I went out there and I finally got it started and backed it under the carport. So I'm hoping it starts this morning so I can get it and get it to the shop. If it doesn't start there, they can keep it, and I'm going to come home. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in this morning. I hope you guys have a great day. It's a Friday. Come join us tonight. Join us in chat on Wimpkin. Right there it is on the bottom of your screen. And don't forget to give me that thumbs up and all likes, whatever it is, wherever you're tuning in from. I don't know what Getter is yet, but I'll look at that too and see. But welcome, Getter, to our show. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you keep coming back for more. We have an exciting show, exciting videos. We play games. I give away prizes. We do Don't Get Dead segments, everything like that, guys. It's an exciting show you won't want to miss. So with that being said, you guys have a great Friday, and I'll see you tonight at 9. Have a great day, everyone. See you guys.